can you ask for? Blijf kijken om te ontdekken hoe u op een natuurlijke en issues like restlessness, lack of comfort, even getting too hot or too cold. But now there's a solution. The Thelmon mattress topper. I wish you could feel the amazing quality and comfort of this topper.
Now the best part is it fits on any bed, any mattress. Now you can transform your bed into the most comfortable night's sleep possible. And it's like sleeping on a cloud.
Laatst bed waar ik 's morgens elke keer zo moe wakker. Echt helemaal futloos, overdag ook problemen om me te concentreren.
Mijn oude matras die was volgens mij niet goed. Ik werd wakker, ik sliep niet meer goed, ik kwam niet meer in slaap.
Ik heb heel veel rugklachten. Echt, als je elke morgen opstaat met pijn in de rug en stijfheid, dan ga je wel op zoek. Ik ben bij Thelmon uitgekomen. Om onmiddellijk een volledig nieuwe matras te kopen, dat is best wel een serieuze investering. En vrienden van ons die hadden een Thelmon topper besteld en die waren eigenlijk daar heel tevreden over. En mijn vrienden, dat zijn kritische mensen, dus ik had zoiets van, kom aan, laten we dat ook proberen, hè? Waarom niet?
Ik had de Thelmon topper gezien op televisie. En ik dacht, ja, bij bestaat het niet of staat het niet, laat ik het maar proberen, want ik heb de nacht dus echt hard nodig.
En die Thelmon topper werd toen geleden, echt heel klein en efficiënt. Ik heb die dan uitgepakt en die Thelmon die blies zichzelf gewoon op. Dat was ongelooflijk. En je kon die gewoon direct installeren en diezelfde nacht zijn we er al op kunnen slapen en een fantastische nacht gehad. Ik werd zo uitgerust wakker, zonder pijn in mijn rug en dat was een openbaring.
Ik heb de hele nacht een beetje doorgeslapen, ik ben niet meer wakker geweest. En mijn vrouw kon ook inmiddels goed slapen, want die had last van mij als ik wakker werd en ik lag te piekeren, lag te draaien en toen had zij ook een goede nacht. Dus het was voor 2 mensen prima.
Ik had echt een heel ander gevoel. Ik werd 's morgens uitgerust wakker en ik dacht, het kan toch niet dat er gewoon aan die topper ligt.
Let's talk about this organic cotton cover.
Of course. The organic Thelmon cotton cover helps clear away shoes in the night, so you're always sleeping in the perfect temperature, never getting too hot or too cold. Now this can help you fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, and get a deeper, more restful sleep.
And who doesn't want that?
So normally I cannot sleep. I toss and I turn, and no matter what mattress I've tried, I just can't get comfortable. But now with the Thelmon mattress topper, I sleep. It literally just molds to my body. It supports me in all the right areas, and I wake up feeling so good.
We know that the Thelmon is two-sided. You know, in the winter, we turn it on to the warmer side, and in the summer, the cooler side. That guarantees you the perfect, comfortable sleep.
Let's get to the core of the Thelmon mattress topper, this incredible double-sided foam.
The Thelmon mattress topper has 2 unique sides, the Hybrid Lukewarm and the Hybrid Fresh Foam. Each side has a different firmness, which is for your shoulders, back, and hips, so it adapts to your body weight and your body shape.
And with the Thelmon's internal movement stability focused design, there's no motion transfer, so you won't disturb your partner.
So when you toss and turn at night, your partner will sleep soundly and comfortably.
That's correct. And the Thelmon mattress topper is an all-season topper. You have the hybrid lukewarm side, which is a medium to soft side, snug and cozy in the winter, and you have the hyper fresh foam side, which is a medium to firm, more cooler in the summer. So no matter what your sleeping preference is, the Thelmon mattress topper is thought of it all.
Ik ben wel best een onrustige slaper en daar had mijn man vroeger wel wat last van. En nu hebben we echt geen last meer van het feit dat ik aan het voeten ben. En mijn man gewoon heel rustig kan verder slapen. Dus ook dat was echt ongelooflijk. De topper van Thelmon kun je aan 2 kanten bestellen.
So you decided to invest in the stocks. Better use plus 500 bets. What? You may just say why. Because treasury plus 500, it's like getting into the exclusive party that you're invited to. Plus having to when you bring out. Plus 500. Now, let's start trying to increase trading. Plus.
China is set to be the first nation in the world to field an aircraft carrier to truly rival America's fleet of supercarriers. But how good is China's first attempt at a supercarrier? And why would a fight between the two likely end with China's brand new carrier becoming China's brand new coral reef? The United States has been operating aircraft carriers for over 100 years now, while China is relatively new to the carrier club. This gives the U.S. a significant advantage over China when it comes to running carrier operations, which are notoriously a very tough and dangerous lesson for nations to learn. The United States earned its stripes through many years of very dangerous training and testing, losing many pilots and deck crew in the process. However, China has shown it's a quick learner and has yet to suffer a major naval deck accident. While the plan has lost numerous aircraft as it learns to operate its new aircraft carriers, it has the benefit of emulating the nation that does it the best, the United States. Lessons learned from observing U.S. carrier ops has significantly decreased the learning curve and reduced the price in blood China has had to pay to gain proficiency. But China States when it comes to operating the most advanced types of warships ever created. Aircraft carriers are floating airfields operating hundreds, if not thousands, of miles from home. They need to be able to launch very heavy aircraft at fast enough speeds to get them airborne and recover them by bringing them in from takeoff speed to a stop in over seconds. Anything more complex than a routine training exercise requires careful coordination of hundreds of personnel, and combat operations are something else altogether, with aircraft taking off and landing at the same time. A delicate ballet that the U.S. has learned to perform expertly at a very high price in lives and aircraft loss. China has yet to show this capability, and while it has performed well in training cruises, it's yet to try the really hard stuff, like combat-based operations, such as launch and recovery at night and in inclement weather. The U.S. Navy is an all-weather, 24-hour force trained to pressure an enemy relentlessly, giving no pause no matter how bad the weather is or how dark it gets. These types of carrier operations, however, are notoriously dangerous. From time to time, the U.S. still manages to lose a plane or two. However, China has yet to attempt those more dangerous of carrier operations, and it remains to be seen how well its deck crews and pilots will perform when Mother Nature is beating down on them, or in the dead of night. While they will likely learn to master inclement weather and nighttime ops, for now, the U.S. retains a significant advantage in this area. What about the physical ships, though? How do the two match up? First, it's important to note that the very philosophy behind the use of carriers differs between the U.S. and China. The United States sees its carrier as a global force capable of fighting and winning anywhere on the planet. If you start a mess, you can expect the U.S. carrier off the shore of your country within 3 to 9 business days. China, however, is incapable of global power projection due to a lack of large surface combatants and global logistics capabilities. Thus, its aircraft carrier is instead meant for regional operations, never far from the shore or support of shore-based assets. This is good enough for now, when the greatest challenge the Type 003 might face is a fight against the U.S. carrier strike group for the Malacca Strait. However, if China wishes to dethrone the U.S. as a global superpower and impose its will upon the world, then the Type 003 is not the carrier for the job. China's Type 3 will be conventionally powered, which already places it at a massive disadvantage against a fourth-class American carrier. U.S. carriers are nuclear powered, which not only makes their range infinite, but comes with a host of follow-on benefits. For instance, without the need for refueling, U.S. carriers don't need their own dedicated boiler to keep them in the fight. This significantly reduces an enemy's ability to disrupt a U.S. carrier by targeting support vessels. The Chinese Type 3, however, will require constant resupply, a link in the chain of Chinese naval operations that the U.S. weapons are extremely well suited to break. Long-range stealth anti-ship missiles and the U.S.'s nuclear attack submarine fleet all pose deadly threats to support assets, and will put pressure on China to fight more defensively than it would otherwise need to. The biggest advantage of the Ford's 2 powerful nuclear reactors, however, is their ability to generate more electricity than the ships need. This makes it possible to install future technology onto the ship without requiring a massive redesign or lengthy overhaul. The Type 03 doesn't have this capability and is largely stuck in the configuration it'll launch in. The U.S., meanwhile, is looking to soon add technology like directed energy weapons to its carriers, and has more than enough juice to do so. U.S. carriers are future-friendly, but Type 003 is not. However, this is hardly surprising. The Type 3 is China's first attempt at an indigenous carrier that can begin to match U.S. capabilities. It's not a final design, so to speak, but rather one that will influence the evolution of carrier design in the People's Liberation Army Navy. The Type 3 is also about 17 meters shorter than the 4, at about 316 meters and a displacement of 80,000 tons.
You're a touch away from impressing with the Barista Touch Impress. It has the Impress Puck system, giving you a precise, mess-free tan. Step-by-step barista guidance, which assists you as much as you like. With auto milk, which can precisely texture dairy, as well as oat, almond, and soy milk.